And hi, Jolene.
Hi.
Thank you for watching and thank you for having me here.
Thank you for having me.
No,
I'm
this
very
is
honored to be on
this
your
is her place.
yeah,
But
speech channel.
I know, thank you. And this is Leo, our guest of honor. Come here, Leo.
This is
Maybe you
my
want to say
dog Leo.
hi, baby.
Yeah, he's not camera shy at all, as you can see.
I know. But who is Jolene?
Well, Jolene is born and bred in Singapore. Yeah, true Singaporean. I'm an extrovert. Love meeting people. I'm very adventurous. Very active, and I love traveling. And Leo and I like to chill on the sofa and watch Netflix together. Mm.
So you love dogs too.
Yeah, I'm a big lover, big dog lover actually. Yeah, as you can see at the dog park, right? I think. Yeah, I love all the dogs there. They're all so cute. So Leo is very lucky to have many friends.
So you said you travel a lot, and I know that Singapore has one of the best passport in the world. So, what do you like about traveling, and why you didn't just move out of Singapore?
Mm, I love traveling because I'm always, I always want to meet new people. I like to experience, have new experiences, go for an adventure, know more about other people's culture, and then, I like to admire amazing architecture, and I love nature, especially when there's four seasons. Winter, as brutal the cold is, I really love it. So I've been to a lot of countries during the winter, even at the coldest times. I think there was once I went to Hokkaido, right? It was minus 18 degrees. Yeah, so being in Singapore is, it's a little red dot. It's quite limited to what you can see. The world is so big. So I'm just someone who wants to go out there and see what's out there. I didn't, actually it's one of my little regret that I didn't, choose to stay overseas for a little bit of time to kind of experience living elsewhere. Mainly because a few reasons. I have a sister. She's been living overseas for since she was like 20.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's been like what almost 15, 16 years she's overseas. And then she leads a very different life. I can see how confident she is. But I do have my friends here. I do have my family here. So my parents, I don't want them to feel lonely. I don't feel good leaving them behind. So life is not too bad here. Here I am. But I think it's not that bad because I still get to travel every year. I mean, minus the COVID period, I still get to see the world. It's just that I don't get to live the life of another country. But I'm still happy. Yeah.
the thing is, Singapore is so diverse that you have little India. 70% of people here is Chinese,
Yes.
like 30% Indian.
Not
I think you know
30%.
better.
With I think 70% or 80% is Chinese, but we also have Malays, we have Eurasians, and then we have also the Indians. So it's really and now more and more foreigners. I mean, like Anna, you are here. I mean, we are friends. We met at the dog park. I'm very happy to see such a small little dot, right? It's so inclusive and dynamic with all the people.
That's
all from
fantastic.
different backgrounds
That's
here.
really fantastic.
Yeah.
And no one is fighting with no one because there are stricted rules that you cannot disrespect other people.
Yeah, discrimination is not. I think it's not allowed. I mean, it's not good anywhere, but it's especially strict here because the four main races, right, make up Singapore.
That's true.
So we are taught since young to be more inclusive. Yeah, to accept other cultures and make I really think it's quite cute like how we kind of become we are Singaporeans rather than you are Malay, you are Indian, or it's not really like that here.
That's beautiful. I really appreciate it, and that's beautiful.
Now,
Um, can you tell us more about your job?
sure. It may take half a day. Joking. I'm a commissioning editor in the media industry. Yeah, so I will always say that it's a thankless job and we are the unsung heroes of the media production. So what I do is that I plan for the content, scripted content, which means drama. Yeah, for the various platforms that my company actually owns. Yeah.
So what is this? Can I ask?
This is Stranger Things poster. I'm a big fan of Stranger Things.
Same.
Yeah, so this is Stranger Things poster. So after we have the plan, we actually have to send a brief out to the production houses that we have in Singapore or even overseas. We are very open that these are the kind of content that we are looking for. And then production houses will come sending in their concepts to us, where me and my teams will have to evaluate and assess these concepts and see if they're worth investing in.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. It's like when you have a startup, then you should prove to investor that you're worthy the money,
Yeah.
and the judge is you, right?
Yeah, judge is me and my team.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so when they pitch, right, they need to pitch the idea, the story rundown, and then the budget, and who are the proposed cast, a lot of details that goes into it.
That's understandable. Even for startups, there are so many KPIs that they have to follow on time,
Yeah.
and you cannot miss them.
Most importantly is like the target audience. Yeah, there's always a target audience for different platforms. So different platforms, they serve different purpose. So whatever concepts that they pitch to us, it has to meet the target audience that we want to reach.
What do you mean by audience? You mean like different ages, or?
Yes, different age group. There are different careers. Yeah. There's the white collar, blue collar. Yeah. Of course, we will want to hit everyone, but we also know that certain platforms can only reach a certain target group, and a certain concept. Yeah, may be only interesting to certain profiles.
Oh,
So a lot to think about before we send out a brief.
But how do you do the research about that? I mean, do you have any data
Yes,
analytics?
we are very data driven these days. So we actually have a research team, and we have analysts as well. So we will ask for. Sometimes I myself have to run the ratings and all. I have to run the data to determine like what works for our platforms. Yeah.
So it's not that much about the art. It's about the audience.
Yes, the audience is always our number one. But the art is important because it affects the production quality. Yeah, there are many. It's a long checklist. Yeah, the production quality.
Interesting.
The production values. Yeah.
So the next time that you heard like Stranger Things is the top one in Netflix, you should know that there are so many things going on.
A lot of work goes into it. So the commissioning editor even has to like develop the concept too, because it doesn't mean that once the production houses, right, they pitch to you, that's the end of it. There are a lot more work. You have to develop the concept with the production house to see how you can improve or move towards the direction that your platform needs. And then you have to read the scripts, read the beats, watch the offlines. Offlines means the version that before it goes on.
I know. What is that?
Yes, yeah. And then we have to work with censors to make sure that the content is within the Singapore guidelines. Yeah, because there's different ratings. There's M18, there's PG, PG-13. So they have different sets of guidelines. We have to make sure that we follow them. And then you have to work with sales to see if you can get sponsors and advertisers. So
That's the difficult part.
A lot of work, and then we also decide the cast together with the production team. Who
Wow.
acts in it, who's suitable for the role.
So
And
you
then we
even
manage
should
the
find the
budget.
actor and actresses?
Yes, so what happened would be the production houses, they will make a few proposals and say that this is the cast list. I feel that these and these are suitable for certain roles. But the commissioning editor has a say as well. They have to come in and say that, how about you try someone else? And then, they'll send you audition tapes and all, and you can decide together, mutually with the production team, on who is right for the role.
I feel I'm dumb. So what is the difference between your job and being a director?
Director, they have to be on set. So I'm more on the back end, whereby we do the planning. Yeah, we are like the management. Yeah, project manager.
Project. Oh, correct. So you should start a project and deliver it to the end, is it?
Yes, we see the from the beginning to the end, because at the end of the day, we are the one who needs to report on the KPIs, like how the performance of each show, did it hit our targets? Yeah, if it doesn't, why? Production teams usually don't have to answer that. Yeah,
They just
we are the
produce.
front runners. Yeah, we are the front line of the war.
So what will happen if a show doesn't make it? I mean, nobody watched it.
Then we have to learn from it. Like why did it fail? Is it because the audience cannot resonate with the story? Is it because the direction was lousy? You know,
okay.
yeah. Is it because production quality is bad or the acting is too bad? You know, a lot of different reasons for a project to not make it, to fail. Yeah.
Did you have to study any specific field in university or college to be, or no?
There are different courses at, you know, even polytechnics and university, where there's courses related to the media industry. So what I studied was mass communication then. Yeah.
Oh, mass communication.
So with this degree and a bit of production background, I saw this, at that time it was called programming. It wasn't called commissioning editor. So I was like, it looks very interesting. So they had this job scope that they put on, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll give it a try. And then I got the job.
So it was literally called programming. Programming editor or just
No.
programming?
It's called programming. Yeah, programmer. So a lot of people at that time thought it's like a coding, yeah, or tech, but it's actually not.
But the thing that you're doing is exactly what we do. Like we do many features. We start from zero and we go to hero and we should deliver. And if there's any bug, they will kill us.
Yeah. yes, almost like that. Maybe that's why we were called programming at that time.
Seriously, that
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
it's always evolving now. You know, I think a few years, in maybe a few months' time, it may change to another name again from commissioning editor, because
But the tasks are same, right? The routine that you have.
well, these days, right, because of social media, things have changed. So we can't only think of making a series. We have to think of how to promote, right, or push our content to social media. So you need to build a universe out of this concept. So from that original drama, you have to think about, oh, what can I put on, you know, TikTok? What can I put on IG? Derived from this concept, yeah, to build that universe and reach to new audience. Yeah, because now everyone is so tech savvy and the attention span is so short.
So true.
We have to reach out.
It's like writing a novel. You should think about the characters, you should think about the main story and the many things else. Okay, let's go to talk about something maybe fun.
Sure.
What sport do you do?
I love competitive sports. I used to play tennis a lot, but these days, I recently picked up Muay Thai about 1.5 years ago, and I really love it. Very brutal game.
Today I
Anna was there
was
today.
there. I was so scared. Sometimes I'm like, and I will put some good records for you to see. What is the name of the gym that you go?
Kai Muay Thai.
Kai Muay Thai.
It's very near my place. I think it's fate, to be honest. I've always loved martial arts. You know, when I was a kid, I watched a lot of, I'm quite a little tomboyish. I love watching action movies. I think
Like Bruce Lee?
I'm influenced by my dad. Yeah, he watches a lot of that. So I watch a lot of Jackie Chan, Kung Fu, martial arts, and so on and so forth. And I always wanted to, I think there's a little person inside me wanting to be a hero. Yeah. So I remember I even hurt myself once while
What happened?
practicing,
Oh,
because after watching a Kung Fu movie, yeah, I was like, oh, I want to practice myself as well. So I was very silly. I was only, I think, 7 years old. I took a penknife and treated it like it's a sword, and I cut my own finger.
oh my God.
Follow that.
Please don't fall at home.
Yeah. So I think since then my parents always feel like martial arts is too violent for girls. So even I wanted to learn, they stopped me. Yeah.
But today I was there. There were like half boys, half girls.
Yes, more and more girls are picking this up. I think it's good. It really builds self-confidence. You feel more empowered and really you feel more confident about your body as well, because it builds your stamina, your perseverance, your fitness, your health. A lot of advantage taking Muay Thai. And me being a very competitive person, I always want to win. I'm quite a sore loser.
No, she's not.
So I can feel the adrenaline whenever I do the pad work. You know, I complete it and do it well, or when I spar with my teammates and I manage to hit a punch. I'll be so happy. Even I've been thrown and punched so many times.
That is so true and so scary. Leo, what is your question from your mom? Yeah, and we're doing the interview together. So what is good and bad about living in Singapore as a Singaporean?
To be honest, I feel it may sound a little bit cringy, but I really feel very, very lucky to be a Singaporean. Life here is very stable. There's stability. We have a very good system running here. I feel very secure, safe. Yeah, I can walk out in the middle of night, and I'm not saying that we can just ignore what's happening around us, but I really do feel safe walking around here in the middle of the night. I don't think you can do that in
I think
any
it's the
country.
second safest country after Japan.
Yeah, so it's really the security and stability that I really like here, and also the diversity and how dynamic a small little red dot, this small little red dot is, the advancement, the development of our country, and then but yet I still see some heritage here. I still love the hawker centers. I love the old coffee shops. Mixed with the CBD areas where you have the shiny, tall buildings, and then we have the Marina Bay Sands, so and so forth. I think it's very dynamic, and it's quite a wonder that a country with no resources can really do so well.
Because they're smart. That's why.
I think we have to thank our forefathers for that. It's hard work, but also the downside of it is I sometimes feel like we are very stifled and we are on the hamster's wheel.
What do you mean by hamster?
Because of how well we are doing, it sometimes feels like we are forever catching up. Yeah, we are always running on this hamster wheel, trying to reach for a goal that's constantly moving. We just want to do better and better. Demands are high here, expectations are high here.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not only me. When I sit down and chat with my friends, there are times where everyone really is like very stressful. There's no time to breathe or really sit down and appreciate what's around us. So I guess that's also one of the reasons why I like to take a break, from all this, leave everything behind and go traveling. Yeah, because that's when I really can take time to breathe and, appreciate what I have and what's around me and the nature. Yeah, I think it calms me down at this.
That's so true. Like, Singapore is one of the richest countries in the world. I don't know if you're Singaporean, you probably know this, but if you're not from Singapore, maybe I should describe it a little bit for you. Like here, when you walk, there's no trash in the street. She's laughing, but I'm saying the truth. No one is putting a gun on my head. There's no trash in the streets. This is so safe that even me, I can walk, and even Leo, he can walk in the middle of the night, and no one will threat you. And this is something I think even in many countries you cannot find as a woman. And the other thing is the elderly people, the group of people that are more than 60 years old, they have the best things that you can have, that is an insurance and a hope to live better. And I think you should be thankful to your country.
I appreciate it. Although I would say like not everyone is living a privileged life, but I guess it's comfortable, and to live that luxurious or privileged life, you have to work hard for it.
That's true.
Yeah, you have to work for it.
But it's same in many countries. But as a foreigner, I don't have to pay that much tax here. And if you're young, you can save a lot, and that will help you.
There are a lot of opportunities here, so you just need to look out for it and really grab it. Yeah.
That's true. What is our next questions? Okay, how to follow your path to be a commissioning editor?
First and foremost, you have to love entertainment. You have to love to watch shows, drama, movies, whatever, documentaries. You have to love it first. Then, you have to grow some sense. We always call it the programming sense. Yeah, to be able to tell what's good, what's not of a show and why it works, why it doesn't work.
Oh, you should have like a point of view of an observer,
Yeah.
not an audience.
Most importantly is passion. You have to have passion. So the paper, degree and all that is secondary to me. Although it is one of the important criteria, but doesn't mean that you can't start small. Yeah. So, you can either get a diploma, at a polytechnic, or you can get a degree at the university. What I studied was mass communication, but I think any media studies, right? There are other kind of courses around that you can, follow that path, take up the course, and then build some experience by, doing jobs for production. Yeah, that will greatly help. So even if it's just a part-time job, right? The kind of experience you can build from it, right? Really helps when you are on the job.
So you're saying that having experience is more than even having a diploma. You should like work hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would also advise to always upgrade yourself. So it doesn't harm to have more knowledge, right?
Sure.
To get a degree, yeah.
What else do we have? Leo, what is the next question? What is your personal motto that you always like to follow?
Love yourself. Yeah, because only when you love yourself, then you learn to love others. You will be motivated to do things that is good for you.
I see.
Yeah. Only when you live well, then you can help others as well.
This is so true. Even if you go through therapy, they will tell you you cannot love others if you don't love yourself.
Yeah. Another advice I'll give is be brave. Yeah, because in the past, right, because of how we are brought up and the education system here, we are always taught to play safe.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think things are different now. I think the Gen Z, the youth today have more opportunities and they are so exposed to the world out there.
Correct.
They are brave enough to do more. So I would advise to be brave. Like if you have a dream to chase, right, do all you can to chase it. If you want to live in a country, do it. You want to learn Muay Thai, do it. Yeah, one of my regrets is not doing Muay Thai earlier. I think my life would have taken a different path.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm not that young. I'm 42 now. And I only started Muay Thai like a year and a half ago. I wish I'd learned it earlier.
But she has followed lot other exercises, so don't think it's an easy thing to do, please.
It's not easy, but yeah, it's really perseverance. There are times that it was so hard, I really want to give up, but then I look at myself in the mirror and say, okay, I'm slimmer now because of Muay Thai, so I'll continue.
And that is a sport coming, I think, from Thailand. And it's because when I was checking the Wikipedia today, it was saying like Chinese boxing. But is it Chinese?
It's not Chinese boxing, it's a Thai.
It's different.
Yeah, it's a Thai martial art. So, of course, Chinese we have Wushu. That's for Chinese martial art.
Okay.
And then I think for Malays, they have Silat. Which is also another skill that I thought was very interesting. I wanted to learn as well. But I'm good with Muay Thai.
What is the difference?
They all the techniques they use for each different martial arts are very different. Even Wushu alone, right? You have so many different kinds of martial arts techniques.
Wait, what is Tai Chi? Because I see a lot of people doing Tai Chi.
It's part of Wushu also. Yeah, part of the Chinese martial arts.
Tai Chi. In Singapore, when I'm like running or jogging in the morning, there are some people and they're all doing Tai Chi, and it's fascinating because it's 6 a.m.
Yeah. So Tai Chi, right? People use it. It's almost like a Chinese yoga, if you ask me. Where it
Okay.
calms you down, and then you see the action is very slow.
Yes.
Yeah, they move with the wind. That kind of But there's actually a kind of martial arts which is derived from it. So it's soft like water, but yet it has strength and power.
And you have to
I'm not an
focus.
expert, but I mean that's what I learned from the movies.
That is true. Oh, what is your favorite movie? Wait, I haven't asked
Wow.
this. Like you can say 5.
I have too many, honestly. Terminator 2
Okay.
is one of it. Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
good one.
When I was a kid, Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the very first one was like amazed how dinosaurs can be built.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yeah, this is a dinosaur.
What
My
else?
head.
You most probably will love this one.
Yeah, this
I mean,
Stranger
but
Things
it's
is
a
one of my
series.
favorite series. Yeah, it's not really a movie.
Is it based on a book?
From what I understand,
Stranger
I'm not
Things.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's real. I know Game of Thrones is a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Game of Thrones as well.
Game of Thrones. It's based on the Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah.
But you know the book is not done.
The book is not done yet. They have House of Dragon now, right?
They have House of Dragon, but the thing is the ending of the series. What do you think about the end of the series?
The last season really disappointing.
So bad.
Yeah, I'm very angry how they
Finished
changed the
it.
Mother of Dragon.
But the thing is, I don't know. Maybe if you have so much power, you're gonna go crazy somehow. And my last question is, who is in peace, despite Leo sleeping here?
Yeah. Who is the person when it comes to peace? Who I think of?
This guy.
I can't think of anyone, but who brings me peace is this guy over here. Yeah. Leo.
How old is he?
He's 2.5. He still acts like a puppy,
That's
full of
true.
energy, but yet he has a very chill attitude.
I know.
Yeah, and he has an open heart. He welcomes anyone with an open heart. Really, everyone is his best friend, and he doesn't hold grudges. I think I should take a leave from him because I do have a little temper. Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
but I should take the leave from him to learn to chill a little bit. Don't take things too hard. Even he was bullied at the dog park. Like life goes on. Yeah, and he doesn't really take revenge or anything. He'll just walk away. Yeah, there are other things that I can enjoy, and some other friends I can play with. Not really have.
That is true. Every time he comes into the dog run, he goes and says hello to everyone.
Yeah, he says hello to every single human at the park.
Where is he from?
He's from UK.
Oh, hi. You have a British accent, huh? But are the Frenchies an aggressive dog or no?
No. Frenchies usually are not aggressive. They are not known to be aggressive.
Then they're smart. They have big
They are
ears.
also not known to be smart, but I think Leo busted that myth. Yeah, they are so smart. Leo is smart at least.
He's a good boy and gives
They
joy
are
to everyone.
stubborn, but not. They are stubborn, but they are smart.
What do you mean by stubborn?
When they are fixated on something,
Oh.
yeah, their minds are locked to it. Yeah, you can't change their mind. Yeah, and if they want to go this way, they know they will not go to another way. They're just stubborn. Yeah, he wants what he wants.
Okay, now out of the blue, I ask one more question and that's all. Thank you for having me. What are the things that people should follow if they have a dog and they're coming into a dog run?
Please pick up your dog's poop. Really.
Really?
Don't. It frustrates me to see poop all over the field. Yeah, and then especially when your dog runs on it or go on it, it's a lot of work to shower them again. I think if you want to enjoy the park, then do be responsible. Pick up your dog's poop, and then don't litter food on the floor. Because dogs have very sensitive stomach, and they are greedy, so they will pick up whatever they can find on the floor and sometimes just eat it, and it hurts them. Yeah, they will suffer. So, and if your dog is not sociable, please don't bring them into the dog park.
Please, there's no reason when your dog doesn't play, why you go to a play game,
Because
seriously.
having dog fights are the last things that we want. We don't want any dogs being injured. So if you know that your dog is not the sociable kind, then you know something's gotta give. Then sorry, you can't. It's better not to come in the dog park and hurt other dogs just because you want your dog to enjoy. I think
And put on
it's
a
not very consistent.
muzzle or something if your dog bites, because if
Yeah.
your dog bites a human, that's it. That's it, and there's consequences to that. So please take care of your babies.
Someone's join the free massage. Too much.
Thank you so much for having me.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Back. Number. Back. Shut. Shut. Up. Shut. Shut. That's it. Back. Double kick.